It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi. NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll start with the option. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start. One play, 10 yards. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You look at this Steeler defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a first In 2021 from Ohio State, it's Justin Fields.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then, and they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting him outside, over the middle, everywhere, and for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From his goal line here, Fields. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. On play action, Fields. A throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The Steelers at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Fields. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish him off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They run for it with Harris. Shreds him with a stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Running the toss to Irving. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now it's Fields. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. That'll go as a pickup of 8. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly.
Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 13 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
To throw is Fields. He's got this to Pickens. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 32 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers getting set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Brad McConkey, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open down. There's Darnell Washington. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Irvin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Highsmith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. Seven yards, and the Chargers are Score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and George Pickens set to take over again. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab. And that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a give, Irving running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there. It looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Here's 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up Down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and... Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was enough.
He's got a man complete. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Josh Palmer, 43 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Still first down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Fields. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Back to throw, Fields. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
But I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
The Steelers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now. Yet again, targeting and finding Mike Andrews. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Again, Herbert. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. It helped pop that ball free.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Fields. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. Fields now to throw. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again is Fields. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to get...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he takes this near the 25. Just a little past there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. To throw is Fields. Finds Pickens out right. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A run up the middle with Irving. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Handoff running left, Irving. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11. Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. Fields. That's complete right around the 8. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Short completion, just 4 yards, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, this is Irving. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll try it now with Irving. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll run with Irving. And this time he is in. Yes. Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. A 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now it's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Spins away. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. but that fearlessness borders with recklessness. And
it's out. He put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll swing this out to Tony. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Off play action, Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. George Pickens, 52 yards. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Or the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Chargers offense back onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And that'll be caught by Tony. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Herbert.
45-yard line.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run again with Harris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. They'll try the right side with Harris. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
On third down, here's Harris. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On the delay, here's Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On the give, this is Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now it's Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Here's Herbert. Looking left. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He may go. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Chargers 42.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Herbert. A short throw caught by Andrews. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Herbert on third down. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
He's got this to Pickens. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Play action. It's Fields.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Herbert now. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime.
Ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay. make it so. I'ma take him from his. For real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. Then he's coming right back.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.